Well, hello, everybody. It's Tyler from Tyler's Tarot. Oh, let me get these cards in the right position before I start to use them. That's gonna drive me crazy. They all flipped up. Because hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. And I'm here reading today for all the signs and about their ex. Hey, a lot of people inquire about their ex, so therefore I was like, well, let's just do a reading about them. So, why not? How y'all doing? Why, hello. How y'all doing? How is everybody? Oh, it's filling up fast for a change. How y'all doing? Because I think people are getting the notifications again. At least I hope so. A majority of you. How y'all doing? Hey. Well, hello. Hey. So, Aries, let's go ahead and start with Aries. How does your ex or past person feel about you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh-oh, there's still some love there, Knight of Cups. They want to get you before you get away. The message I got in my head, get you before you get away. All right. This is a summer hoodie, by the way. It's a summer hoodie. So it's like thin, it's thin as heck. I mean, it's like thin as thin can get. Uh, I know people like it's so weird wearing it out in public. I know people are gonna think, why is he wearing a hoodie in the summer? But it's literally thin as a shirt. All right. This person wants to get you before you get fully away. So I feel like they want to. This person has emotions for you that maybe they want to express or they want to tell you about. Like they're very off kilter due to it. I got the word off kilter in my head. Um, Very impatient to maybe tell you how they feel. Maybe they held back a lot before, didn't tell you before, because when the temperance reverse comes out and when it's compared with the Knight of Cups, they're impatient to do something. What's that something? The Knight of Cups. Maybe to express or to tell you or to let you know. All right. So I feel like they may have held back before for it to be that storyline. All right. That's how I feel. Some of it was an Aquarius, some of it was a water sign or a Sagittarius. Let me do one more clarification. Yeah, please press the like button. They may not come forward just yet, or it may be a bit stagnated right now, but I feel like that's generally what they want. Thanks for 499 Rose 2007. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Now let's go ahead and do Taurus. Taurus, how does your ex feel about you right now? Now that it's over, now that it's done, how do they feel about you? The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They were very codependent to your connection, whether you want to believe that or not. They still want to work on this and commit. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, reverse. They also might be working on their money. They may have had some money issues they're working on. All right. So, but I feel like, oh, your person is going to be back around. Four of Swords, reverse. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, reverse. So you two's break period is going to stop, Taurus, and they're going to come back around. Because I think that whether you are aware or not, Taurus, this person was very codependent to this connection with you. And I use codependency because the Nine of Pentacles reverse is the card of I don't want to be single, codependency. Thanks, Binding, for the $5. Thank you so much. Thanks, Michelle, for the 1999. Thanks, Tara, for the 5. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. So that they're going to be back around to you. Four Sword reverse. Yours is telling one story. They want to work on this. Some of you, if they don't come forward yet, they may be a bit busy at their work or on their job or what they do. They may be trying to recover financially as well, is what I was also getting. All right, let's do Gemini. What about those twins? What about their, I remember I used to wish that I had a twin. That would have been a fucking devastating thing. Two loudmouth bastards on this, literally in the same fucking universe. Lord, Jesus. That would have been pandemonium, if that's a word. Not two Tylers, fuck that, right? Okay, so I feel like two loudmouth, arrogant bastards. That's not a good combination. Not in the same world. Yeah, it'd be arguments 24/7. All right, thanks for the 5, Taro. Thanks for the 499, Rose. Thanks for the 499, Francine. Appreciate that. Okay, Gemini, your person's giving up. That's why they're not coming forward. That's why they're not speaking to you. That's why they're not even really applying any effort. Some of you could remain cordial or friends down the line, is what I was getting. But I feel like your person, for the most part, while Taurus got it upright, or sorry, reverse, you got it upright. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are doing a Taurus. For me to say, compare Tauruses in your readings. I feel like basically, but thank you, Tina P. Thank you so much. I feel like that's why they're not coming forward. They've pretty much given up. And I think right now they need this distance, or they're in this energy of being distant and wanting to be single anyhow. So your person may be playing the field right now. They're in this like single energy. Or for the ones that were involved with someone that may have been involved already, I feel like this person's ready to release from that, for me to say that. But general story I get is, if it's not a love triangle, I get that basically this person is just done. That's why they're not even coming forward. That's why you haven't heard from them. That's why they don't speak to you, because they're just in this energy of wanting to be single or independent. All right, that's the energy they're getting. I kept wanting to go to the love triangle Gemini's that dealt with somebody's, you was somebody's mister or mistress. Who gives a shit, right? For your story, I want to say this person's about to release themselves from that connection too. I don't know why I felt that, but if it's just the person that you dealt with and they were not involved, all right, it was just a normal connection. That's why they haven't come forward. That's why they're not speaking. That's why they're. It feels like they're giving up because they're just in this energy of wanting to be single. Also, feel like they're just playing the field, really, honestly. All right, at this point, or keeping options open. Thank you so much for all the super chats, y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. Y'all really help a bitch out. Thank you so much. Thanks for the five. Sorry, 999, Lori. Thank you. Thanks, Aunt Amma. Thank you so much. Thanks for the 499, Francine. Thanks, Myra Cases. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh my God, Cancer. Yours is already wanting to come out. Damn. Lovers reverse. Somebody was a Gemini. Wand, you got fire. Thanks for the 50, Jessar. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Um, your person, there could be somebody blocked, or if it's not blocked communication, obviously you two, for it to be an ex, I'm not assuming you're like chatting them up and all that stuff. But I feel like, what is their feelings for? You know, they want to withdraw. This person's going to remain withdrawn. I'd be very shocked if they came forward. I would be really shocked if they did. Let me tell Virgo. I got the Hermit card. Thanks, Tanya, for the 5. Thanks, Galen, for the 5. Thank you so much. I'd be highly shocked if your person came forward, Cancer. I would really be shocked. Somebody could. I want to say if somebody attempted to communicate, whether this is on your side or theirs, somebody could end up getting blocked if that's not the case. Like if no blocks are happening, I feel like that could be somebody really wants to rid themselves of this connection. All right. So there could be a block that could happen that could be warning you. Now, let's just put the block stuff out of the way. Let's get it out. Let's get it out of the thanks for the 5, Ginger. Appreciate that. Thanks for the 2 stalking people through tarot. um I feel like they're not going to be communicating with you. Let's put blocks aside, like I said. I was just doing a future prediction. I feel like generally your person's just withdrawing. I feel like at one point, I gotta be honest with you. I feel like at one point they had a strong connection with you. I think at one point it was at its peak, but that strong connection they had is no longer there. I.e., they're kind of losing those fuzzy wuzzy feelings that they used to have. They've lost it basically, and they're withdrawing. I think they've fallen out of love or falling out of. That's what I gotta tell you how I get it. You got 2 falling out of love cards. That's why I'm saying this. The emotions are not as strong as they used to be. All right, or they'll end up. Yeah, I don't care. I feel like that. I don't really get much communication between you two. I got to keep it real. All right. That's what I give. That's what I get. So, all right, Cancer. All right. I know the readings change a lot. The most common complaint I get is, why do the storylines change so much? Because there's a lot of people to read for, and it's going to switch up from time to time. I just go with the flow, whatever the cards want to say. I'm just the interpreter. I'll tell you what the cards are giving to me. All right. Let's do Leo now. How y'all doing? Thanks for the 5, Ginger. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ebony, for the 999. I always like that name, Ginger. Thanks for 999, Ebony. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. So your person, I want to say that they've been in a career and business mode, Leo, since the separation. They've been in this career and or business mode. They don't want to give this a second chance. So your person's focused on not repeating this with you. They don't want to repeat they don't want to repeat a cycle with you at all. Judgment reverse, whenever that pops up in somebody's feelings, that's the card. I don't want a second chance. I don't want to repeat it. I don't want to have this lesson again. So this person, in a sense, felt like they learned a lesson from it. Whatever that lesson was, that's really their personal business, basically. But I feel like at this point, they feel like that's a lesson that they don't want to repeat again. I think they were in depression about you. I don't think you know this. You may know it. You may have felt it. But they were in a depression about you, but they've come out of depression, and now they're in pure businesswoman or businessman mode or career mode. All right, whoever this X is of yours. All right. Okay. That's what I kind of get. Some of it was an earth sign, or they had earth in their chart, or water. Let me see. Why is this King of Pentacles here? They got an obsession with them. Okay, I get that this person's kind of obsessed with career or business or money. What I get, or they're putting their obsession toward career and money and Okay, what I kind of get. Okay, this is what I keep getting for the person you're dealing with. It's not that they've lost feelings. Don't get it twisted. I just don't think this person wants to repeat a cycle with you. Don't get it twisted. Is there a bit of obsession still there? Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised if they checked in on you from time to time or whatnot, or watched you from time to time, or tried to get information about you from time to time, see where you at in life at time to time. But it's like they're focused on not repeating it. But there's a little bit of an obsession there. Like I said, don't get it twisted because they don't want to give it a second chance. That they're not that they've lost all feelings. That's actually it's quite the contrary, basically. All right. There was a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They had Earth placements, is what I can tell you. All right. Um, let's see. Let's do Virgo now. Let's do Virgo. How does Virgo's ex feel about them? Thank y'all so much for the support. No, it's not reverse. It's the story right there. People keep asking if it's reversed. Story. It can be though. Look, I gotta put the theatrics on. All right. Look, it's the part of the show. Just go along with it. For me to act like a fucking idiot. That's the part of the show. All right. Keep in mind, I'm a knockoff, really bad, shitty version of Jerry Springer with a more fucking like crazy mouth, basically. All right. Because they tell me no, I didn't adopt this name. They adopted it for me. I've been in other people's comments and they say, oh, he's like the Jerry Springer of tarot or the trashy tarot. I had one that basically said they see all. Well, I remember this one comment. One second, I'll get to you in a second. I remember this one comment where it said, like it's like the all. I saw it says no. This is how it was. The woman was like woman or man. I don't know who it was. They commented. I watch a lot of tarot readers, and like the other tarot readers are like the angels, and Tyler's like the devil sitting back with a cigarette smoking. I don't know why they had that imagery. And that's what I watch a lot of tarot readers and all the rest of them are angels, but Tyler's like the devil of the community, the one sitting back smoking a cigarette talking shit. So it's like it was just I thought that was the funniest thing ever. So I'm just paraphrasing what the comment said. What sign are we doing? What sign are we doing? What sign are we do? Oh, let's see. I forget. I forget. Pamela Gillian, how you been? Okay. Because at that time I smoked, for the ones that want to know. At that time I smoked. That's why they said that. Okay. Okay. They're making okay, you're a person, what time wait. Oh, I didn't finish Virgo? What the fuck? Let me go back. Let me go back. Fuck a damn tarot reading duck. One second. I gotta see where I left off because I didn't start Virgo. Oh, let me see. I gotta see where I left off because I started talking. I didn't adopt this. Okay. All right. There was a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So they had Earth placements, but I can tell you. All right. You're right. I didn't. It's a story right there. Oh, I didn't finish. You're right. I was on Leo. Didn't finish Virgo. Jesus. Let's get to it. I already got your cards out. They're right here. All right. So actually, let me reshuffle those for me to have to forget. Maybe your card need to be reshuffled. Let's redo you, Virgo. Sorry, I started talking shit and got. Y'all know I got ADD. I really do. I'm literally ADD. I had meds for it for years. I'm off them now, and if I have a hard time paying attention. I've always been like that. Let's see. Let's do Virgo. So please don't fault me for it. Let's do Virgo. Okay. Virgo, how's your ex feel about you? The moon in reverse. Okay, so they were at once in a depression about you. You know, this person fluctuates like a motherfucker. They got more moods than a woman on PMS. Jesus, who is this? And no offense to women, I just feel like basically whoever this is fluctuates emotionally. They're like fucking like, whoo. Whoever this is. So let me explain the mindset and the emotional state of your person. Let me just give the theatrics about it. Oh, I'm over Virgo. No, I'm not. I'm not. I think I'm fooling myself to think I'm over it. Oh, no, I'm getting a little bit over it, but so they go from basically being feeling like they're over it to not feeling like they're over it, feeling like they need more clarity, more or need more communicate. I feel like they want to communicate with you. I feel like they go up and down way too much. All right, is what it's telling me. Sorry if I offended anybody with the PMS comment. But women do get moody on PMS, and that was a great comparison or a great analogy, all right, in my opinion. All right, this go along. I'm running out of fucking material to throw out there to talk about. I feel like that's what I kind of get. I feel like they fluctuate emotionally up and down a lot. Whoever this is, they'll go through periods where they think they're over it, then they're not over it, then they think they're over it, and then it's like they're kind of fooling themselves. This person like forces themselves to fool themselves that they're done, they're over, but it's not. There's this residual energy, like they're like unfinished business. All right, is what I kind of get. It never fully leaves their energy. It's almost as if they need some type of clarity, or if it's not clarity, it's almost like they need some type of closure. I guess you could. That's the word I was looking for. Closure. All right, is what I was getting. I don't think they have the closure they need to move forward. Some of you, okay, I'm gonna throw this out here. Thanks for the 5, Angela. Appreciate that. Thanks for the 4.99, Jessica. Thank you so much. Thanks again, Jesse. Appreciate that. I want to say. Y'all, they're looking back at things you said and did, maybe actions you displayed toward them, ways you had. They're looking back at that and they're feeling like they're pointing out all the negative things that you contributed to the situation, whatever that negative stuff was, things you said, did, how you two left off something. There's something they're going on about, and not. I mean, it could be them blaming you, but I think they kind of have this energy of bitterness, like they're looking at the negative. They're not even really focused on the positive that happened between you two or the good stuff. They're sitting there looking back at the negative that happened or the things that happened between you two that they didn't see as pleasant, basically. All right. So be aware of that. And I think they're pointing out your flaws, not like look wise. What I mean is like flaws as in things they didn't like that you did, that you said. You may have said some things. You may have really been, you may have popped off at the mouth or said some things, did some things that they did not see. What is it? Let me just try to get some clarity. It may not make sense to everybody. What is it that some of you are mad because you backed off or you distanced yourself too? I think this person may be sitting there thinking that you were not very honest with folks. Can I call out what I see? Can I really call out what I see and not what I think the collective wants to hear? You know what I'm saying? Can I say it? You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe it. I feel like at times, whether you okay, I know you're going. I'm perfect. I'm Mother Teresa. I'm healing the blind, healing the sick. I'm feeding the homeless. What are you talking about? I can put hand on fish and turn it into many fish. I can put my hand on a loaf of bread and it turns into many loaves of bread. I'm the next thing is Jesus Christ. No, you're not. You're nobody's Jesus Christ. You're nobody's Savior. Nobody's Messiah. Who you? What reason I'm saying this is because there may have, okay, I'm not saying that you're the culprit of the situation, but I do think this person may question if you were totally honest with them at times. I don't know if they had this, like, they thought that you were dealing with others, whether you were or not, it don't matter. I just feel like they're sitting there looking at the negative things you contributed to the situation. I don't think that they seen you as fully trustworthy. All right, dare I say. I don't know how you came off. I don't know what you did. I'm not even saying you did anything. But I'm just saying they're looking at all the negative things. All right. Some of this person harbors guilt if they were the wrongdoer. There's too many stories. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the next one. It's going on to the it's going into some territory that's going to end up being confusing for folks. So sorry if it made no sense. I apologize. But if it made sense, my name is Tyler's Tarot. All right. But if it didn't make sense, like I always say, I'm anonymous. I have no name. All right. I don't even have a channel on YouTube. All right. Okay. Here we go. Let's do Libra. Let's do Libra. Woo. They're no longer obsessed with you. This was a love triangle going fucking berserk. A love triangle on crack is what this was, whether you're aware or not, what I kind of get. First message I got, this was a love triangle, and it needed to go to the wayside. Libra, all right, is what it's telling me. Is this Libra we're doing? I think, yeah, that's what it is. That's what I get. I feel like this was a love triangle going berserk, all right, is what it's telling me. That needed to end, All right. It needed to go to the wayside. All right. Um, I don't see them offering love. I want to say this person at once it's telling me they were obsessed with you at one point, but they've since released the obsession, or they're coming out of obsession over you. All right. So there was an obsession. There was just like this strong obsession they had with you at one point. Devil reversed, Three of Cups reversed. Um, I want to say they're not going to go out their way to chase after you or come back. They're not going to go out their way to do that. I think that there's a strong possibility. There's a big indicator here that there was a love triangle energy there. Whether it was on your behalf, their behalf, there was just this energy of a love triangle there. And I see that love triangle situation had to come to a close. What's going to happen between you two? I don't see you two being open to one another again. I think this is something that's ran its course, Libra. I think it's ran its course. I'm a Aries. I'm a Aries. I think it's ran its course. I really do. And I think they've released that obsession they had over you. So at one point they were really obsessed. They've since released it or have become less obsessed, I guess you could say. Thanks for the five. Jessica, appreciate that. Thanks for the five, Vernita. Thank you so much, Sally. Thank you so much for the five. Thank you so much. All right. And that's what I feel for you. Do I see you two being open again like you used to be? I don't see it going anywhere. I don't even see them coming after you. And if they did, I would be highly surprised. All right. They said they're trying to release you. All right. I'd be highly surprised if they did. I get a big love triangle energy, and I got that heavily in that one. All right. Let's do Scorpio. Let's do Scorpio. You live in Vegas too? I love Vegas. I love riding around looking at the mountains. The mountains in Vegas are beautiful, ain't they? Okay, they're bitter. Your person, somebody's an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Earth, or Fire. Your person is bitter as bitter. They're a bitter Bobby or a bitter Betty. They still have emotion for you though. So they're a bitch or a bastard that still has emotion for you, or they're this person that's in this bitchy mode, like they're kind of pissed, like. What'd you do, pissing their Cheerios? Look at this. Queen of Swords, that's my card of the pissed bitch, the pissed bastard, all right? But there's emotion still there, but the way they come off as if they don't have it anymore. That's the way it comes off. So if you were to observe this person online, Scorpio, or if you were trying to look and see what's going on in their life right now, they'd come off like they don't give a fuck. That's how they would come off. But what you don't know is there's truly emotion deep down, but they're in this energy of bitterness. I think they've been bitter since the breakup or the disconnect, or a little bit of you see what I'm saying? And they don't want to give to this. They're not even speaking to you or not going to. What would happen if you tried to initiate something? Let me ask that. Someone told me to ask that question. It would start again. I think if you came forward, if you broke the, I know you don't want to do this. Who wants to chase after somebody, right? But if you were to try to initiate it, it actually start again. Not all of you, obviously. This is a general read, but I feel like some of you. This is the card. I asked if you tried to start it up again, what would happen? Ace of Cups. So it would probably start again on from your behalf, not from theirs. I don't even see them really trying. Honestly, there's emotions there, but they're just bitter. They don't want to. I think they're trying to cut it out, but I think that if you definitely. What's that word? I'm trying to think of, if you basically did the initiation, I feel like it could start again, quite frankly. All right. But from their behalf, I don't see them trying to go out their way to try to get it started again. This is not a person who wants to start it again. Look at this. Six of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, and the Page of Wands in reverse. That's not an energy of somebody who's trying to initiate something again. In fact, they're bitter. They're bitter about the breakup or bitter about the disconnect, whatever it was. I get bitterness from this person, Scorpio. But if you were to try to start it with them, I think they'd be receptive to it. I'll just put it that way. All right? Okay, let's do Sagittarius. Let's do Sagittarius. Okay, so let's see what this is saying. They're stalking you already. They're secretly stalking you. Look at this. Secret stalking. Page of Swords reverse, moon card. You can't interpret that any other way. Secretly stalking. They ain't ignoring you. You may feel like they're at this point, Sagittarius, ignoring the connection, but they're not ignoring your Archer Sagittarius ass. All right? Is what I kind of get. You may feel like they've since ignored this or, oh, fuck the Sagittarius, that Archer fucker or that Archer bitch. But that's not the case. They're secretly stalking you. Secret stalking. Secretly. A low budget Nancy Drew. A knockoff Nancy Drew. All right? Is what I get. That's what I feel for this. All right? Is what I get. It's like they're sitting there stalking, watching secretly, doing it secretly. You wouldn't even know. Thanks for the 999, Samantha. Appreciate that. There's some way that they observe you, and however way you can observe someone. You can observe somebody by watching tarot. You can observe something. I'm not saying they watch tarot. I'm just throwing out. They could observe you by basically asking people that you know mutually, that you both know mutually. They could watch your Facebook or social media. There's some way they're going about getting information about you, and it's in a very secretive manner. And they're not ignoring you to the least. You may feel ignored. The reason I say they're not ignoring you, this is the card if I'm not ignoring something or final decision. So they're just basically very dead set on just keeping tabs, but not really coming forward. Page of Swords reverse doesn't come forward. They hold back, and they're doing it secretly. So there's feelings there. I don't think they want you to get away. For somebody to keep, if you're away from someone and they're still doing this, they ain't ready to get away. They ain't ready for you to get away. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, who's saying it's not their story? Woosah. That's the story right there. That can't be me because I don't. Lady, and if you sit your cross-watching ass, if you even fix your motherfucking mouth or your motherfucking fingers to put your big ass nubs, your sausages on that keyboard to say that you're not stalking the Sagittarius cross-watchers, what the fuck do you consider YouTube tarot? Don't tell me it's not your story, Zadinka. All right? I wish that wasn't your name. I can't even pronounce this shit. You saying it's not your story? The fuck was that with that name? Who? Zadinka? How do you even pronounce that? Zadinka Zervaneka. What? I'm just saying. All right. Who the fuck was drunk when they created that name? Just saying. What kind of shit was they smoking or drinking? Just saying. What was they buzzed off of? All right. That's what I feel. I feel like I don't care. All right. I don't care. They get on my nerves, that shit. How do you know what's not your story? All right? Well, that can't be, yes it is. It's you. All right? It's usually, you know what I notice is, it's usually cross-watchers. It's always them. It's always them. It's always them. They'll sit there and say, well, I'm not stalking my ex. Bitch, what the fuck you think cross-watching for your ex is a sign? What do you think that means? You don't think that's being like a low-budget Nancy Drew? You don't think that's being a Inspector Ratchet? Just saying. I mean, you're nobody's Inspector Gadget, more like Inspector Ratchet, what you are. You're cross-watching somebody's, your ex's zodiac sign. Do you not consider that a bit of a stalking scenario? You may not be outside their window or being a peeping Tom or a peeping whoever. It doesn't mean that's what you're doing. You're not like at their, you're not at their house looking through their window. But that's a form of stalking, folks. That's a form of looking in to see what's going on with somebody without actually asking them themselves. You're going through the means of tarot. All right? Don't tell me. That's what it is. All right? Okay. Let's do Capricorn now. Let's do Capricorn now. All right, let's see, Nine of Cups reversed. They're drained emotionally from this, which means they still have emotions attached to it. They're drained emotionally. They're not wanting to commit. Some of you, this was a breakup or a divorce that drained them, or if it's not a breakup or divorce, it's a situation that drained them. The fallout drained them is what it's telling me. So divorce, breakup, it don't matter, or just the fallout. That drained them, the shit out of this person. And I think for them to still be drained by it is what it's telling me. It's ending. Well, it's already ended. X, duh, Tyler. I mean, no shit, right, Tyler? Duh. All right, I feel like this is ending. Some of you it was due to a love triangle. That's why it ended or ending. Three of Cups reversed, Ten of Swords. That was the big betrayal, or is, or was. I don't care. Devil reversed. So I feel like they're trying to back off of this. They're trying to back off. They're drained from this person's for them to pop up with these cards. They're drained emotionally from this. All right. It was a breakup, a divorce, or a disconnect. You don't have to sit. You didn't have to be hitched to them. That's not what they didn't have to put a ring on it for you. What I mean is, it could have been a disconnect there that's drained them. Put it this way: the fallout, the disconnect, drained this person, which means I don't think they wanted it to end. But I feel like they're trying now to back off, and they're still hurt by it. You couldn't tell me they're not. That's what it is. They're hurt by it right here. Sorry, I'm getting to it. It's the coffee talking right here. Okay. Oh, it's kicking in. That's why I'm getting so snappy. That's what it is. What's going on with it? I get so bad. Let me tell you. I gotta tell you in a second. Okay, so I feel like they're still hurt by this. Is what I'm trying to say. They're hurt by it still. Drained as a motherfucker. All right, drained. Drained. I gotta tell y'all something in a second. Ten of Swords. It's over. I feel like it should be over or it needs to stay over, but drained emotionally, still upset about it, very upset about it. Don't be fooled by their aloofness or coyness. Drained. All right. Some of you have checked. Let me just say it like that. Some of you may have checked on this person, like their social media or whatnot, and they come off as calm, cool, and collected, but that's not the case. They're really don't be fooled by their appearance or how they come off. If you've observed them, that is. If you haven't, just know that they're drained and they're hurt by this still. All right. I don't care. I really don't give a shit. All right. Let me tell you this though. Like I'm gonna stop trying to fight for my readings to make sense to folks. That's why you always see me going, "This is your story right here." I've been doing that a lot lately, and that's not okay. Let me just clarify this. Some person said, "Well, you can't make us apply to this story." That's not what I'm doing. But for the ones that it is their story, and they sit there, because I've had the same motherfucker tell me that that's not their story. They'll comment 2 weeks after the thing that they fucking criticized. They'll comment 2 weeks after on another reading saying, "Tell you know that reading I said didn't make sense. It did." So listen, open your eardrums, clean the earwax out before you just pop off. All right, listen to it. Jesus, that drives me crazy because the same ones that say, that can't be me because I don't do," and then they'll come back a few days later, a few weeks later. That reading you did made a ton of sense, and at the time it didn't make a lick of sense. See what I'm saying? So let me stop talking. Somebody said I talked too much yesterday. They said you talk too much in your reads. So I'll shut the fuck up, all right? It ain't Tyler Talks, it's Tyler's Tarot. I do have a channel called Tyler Talks. Check it out, though. Thanks for the 50, Jess R. Appreciate that. Thanks for the 499, 16. Thank you so much, Jess R, for your 2 super chat. Thank you. What sign am I doing? Aquarius, right? Let's do Aquarius. Let's do Aquarius. King of Pentacles. They're focused on their career, finances, and business. They're trying to break free, and they're over you. Oh, so they've gotten over you. This businesswoman, businessman, or somebody who's very business, practical, focused, or goal oriented. It's telling me that the person you're dealing with is very goal oriented right now, which makes me think they may have felt kind of off their grind when they dealt with you. All right, let me put this out here. I felt like when they were with you, that took a lot of their attention and energy. And I think since the breakup, the disconnect, whatever it was, they've since became so much more focused on the business, practical, career, or whatever the case, whatever you can focus on that's not love related, that's what they're focused on. All right. Somebody feels guilty. Now, some of you cross watchers, the Aquarius may have a bit of guilt, but Aquarius, I think your person has a bit of guilt, but they're not going to fess up to the way you want them to. I'm gonna put that out there because it says they're getting over it. Do I think that they're gonna own up to their ways, or I don't think that. And cross watchers, take this and vice versa. I don't see somebody owning up to the shit they did. That's the message I got in my head. They will not own up to what they did or the actions they contributed or the situation. They won't sit there and like own up to it like you want them to, or vice versa. Crosswatcher, take the message. I feel like this could be switched, and it's like they're getting over you. But I do not see somebody apologizing for what they did or how they were in a situation. I don't see that. You can just go ahead and pass that. You can go ahead and pass on that shit. Basically, I don't see it because I feel like they'll just get over it and never acknowledge it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just telling you what I feel. Thanks for the 10, Andrea. Appreciate that. They'll get over it, but never own up to it. That makes any sense, whether it's from the cross-watcher's perspective towards an Aquarius or towards Aquarius themselves. I do not see somebody like the energy I'm getting from this is they'll never own up or say what you want them to. You won't get that apology that you expect, cross-watcher or Aquarius. You won't get that. And I think some of you need to just own that, just accept it. I don't see them. I think they'll get over it before they own up to it. What they did, what they said, whatever the case may be. I don't know. All right. So, do I think there's a bit of guilt there for the wrongdoer? Absolutely. But are they going to own up to it? No. No. All right. So that's all I want to tell you. And they're more focused on themselves anyhow right now. All right. Okay. I felt the need to say that. That was all like basically off the top of my, not all, I was using the cards, but I got that really straightforward. Nobody's going to own up. All right. To what they did, said, actions they distributed, whatever it is. Let's do Pisces now, and then we're going to do collective after this. All right. Okay. Three of Pentacles reversed. They're not going, they don't want to move on. So this is an Aquarius. They got the similar cards. Thanks for the 699 Mercedes. Appreciate that. Thanks for the 499 C Steen. Appreciate that. Okay. So your person is crazier than a shithouse, bipolar, multi-personality rat, is what I want to say to you, Pisces. Crazier than fucking, nuttier than squirrel shit is what this person is, all right? I feel like this person can't move on, but I think they go through bouts. Look at this. These are two contradicting cards. I cannot look past this. Two contradicting cards. How do you have the Six of Swords reversed as your feelings and the Five of Cups reversed as your feelings? That right there is a contradiction in all aspects. So they think they're moving on, but then they think they're not moving on, but then they think they do, and then they think they're not. Some days you're on their mind all day. Some days you're not on their mind. Next day you're on their mind all day while they're cooking, while they're eating, while they're taking a shit, on your mind. The next day you're not. I'm just trying to emphasize this. I ain't trying to be funny. The next day you are. Then the next day while they're in the shower, you're on their mind. Then they go to bed that night. You're not on their mind no more. And then you're on their mind the next day. It's like a constant, repetitive thing that won't stop. All right, you get what I'm saying? And I want to say they're not moving on, but it's like they go through days where they think they are. Oh, I'm over that little fish, that thing called the Pisces, the fish. I'm over that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh yeah, I am. All right. Next day, all day you're on. See, it's like a repetitive thing. I think I'm trying to be funny. This is what it is. This is your story right here. And that's what I kind of feel. Three of Pentacles reversed. Now, why is that Three of Pentacles reversed there? Let's see. The Lovers reversed. You two fell out. Obviously, you're an ex. Now, for some of you, it was a three-party thing. I'm not going to focus on that. The Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay. I also have another storyline here. Not really another storyline. It's kind of addition. It's an addition to the storyline I just told you. Some of you, this was very on and off between you two. When you were done with one another, it was so on and off. It just start, stop, on and off. Or I got a second story. This was a whirlwind romance. You two, as soon as you two started the situation, it ended just as fast as you two started it. So it was either on and off, or it was a really shitty whirlwind romance situation. All right, take either or. All right, and that's what I feel for you. Was that long enough, Pisces? I know you want 30-minute readings now. All right, but was that good enough for you? Okay. All right. Let's do collective now. So this is for everybody in the room. We're going to do an almost personal. Give me an almost personal on 3 cards. First card is my collective. Second card is their ex. Third card, outcome. The High Priestess in reverse. I got to clarify that because she can mean many things. Let's see. Your ex misses you? This is their feelings for you. 5 of Pentacles. They miss you. Somebody was a Pisces or a Capricorn, Earth. They're still obsessed with you. Look at this. 5 of Pentacles, Devil. Why are you the High Priestess? Woo! Jesus. So you found out, okay, when you dealt with this person, can I put a story out here that may be predictive? I just got a prediction for you. Some of you may not, okay, look, you may not think you're that affected by your ex anymore, but you may find out some additional info that's going to hurt you. Can I put that out there? Now I'm gonna put a prediction out first, and I'm gonna tell you the other story I got. I think that there could be some things that comes out about your ex that hurt you even more, that basically additional info that really kind of pushes the knife in deeper than it already was. There could be, you may find out that, damn, they were involved with more. You may find out that, this is what I get, because I got the High Priestess and the Three of Swords for reversed. This means a secret comes out. What's the secret? Three of Swords. You may find out some additional things that about a person you thought that you really didn't give a fuck about anymore. You may find out some other things that really, like I said, pushes the knife in deeper. That's and I hate that that's a prediction for you, but that's what I got. All right. You may find out some additional info, and it could involve that they were involved with more than you thought, or they could already be in a relation. You may find out that they're relating to someone or something. It's something. Now let's get back to the main story that I got. All right. Right, Gene Bailey? I agree. I agree. I feel like your ex misses you. They do. They have like a little bit of a soft spot for you. Not even a little bit. They have a soft spot for you still. And I want to say there's like a downright obsession there still. I feel like you, I got another story here. I got to say it. Oh, there's too many stories. Collective, what is going on? Okay. I feel like, this is what I feel. I feel like some of you really want to push the knife in deeper to them. Can I say it? Let me say, can I say it without having a protest outside my window? I don't want protest out there and to have shit, no, I can't deal with that. No protest. I want to say some of you want to push the knife in deeper in your ex. What are you talking about? Lord Jesus, that sounds crazy. We're nobody's Lorraine Bobbitt or nobody's, Cyril. Come on. I don't mean literally you want to push a knife into them. What I'm saying is, I feel like you want to push the knife in deeper. As in, I don't know if it's inadvertently or directly. I don't know if you want to flex like you got something going on to make them feel a certain type of way, or if you want to tell them yourself, okay, I'm fucking fed up, I'm done, or you want to push, there's something you want to do to push the knife in deeper, is what I'm trying to say. The third storyline. There's something going on here. I don't know why I'm getting it. I'm just going to tell you what I get. Are you going to actually do this stuff? No. I mean, some of you will. Some of you won't. But this could be just a feeling that I'm picking up on in the reads. You get what I'm saying? I think some of you are still hurt by it. I think they miss you too. I think you both miss one another. I got to keep it real. There's cards here of missing. Missing. Don't tell me no, Rishma. All right, like I said, go on somewhere, Rishma. You can kiss my ass, Rishma. All right? Okay. That's what I kind of feel. I think that there's a little bit of hurt feelings still here, dare I say. All right? Will they deal with one another again? Will they deal with one another again? It's possible. I don't think it needs to be repeated, but for some of you it would. I don't think it needs to be repeated. I think that you need to let sleeping dogs lie, quite frankly. All right, but was that a weird reading to y'all? That was weird to me. I don't really go that really in depth, but it was telling me some people here want some revenge on some people. Like pushing the knife in further type bullshit. You know what I'm saying? More than already what it is pushed in. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. All right? Bye, y'all.